Check it out, this cast member is making some drawings. Oh, Mr. Toad. Good afternoon, everybody. Bill and Carrie here for KB Treks. We just made it to
Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah, the place with the big tree over there. Yeah, and so we just traveled from Minnesota, where it was single digits, and now we're enjoying this nice 80-degree weather. It's about 1 o'clock. We have fast passes at
1:10
for
Expedition Everest, my favorite roller coaster.
Unfortunately, we haven't eaten since like, well, we had like a muffin
at like 5 a.m.
at the airport, 5 a.m. Well, like Central Time.
Yeah.
And I don't recommend getting sushi for leftover for breakfast. It was very good, but I just don't recommend it for breakfast when it's probably frozen from being in the... Anyway, I digress.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna go find some lunch. Where should we try?
I think we should just hit up Flame Tree Barbecue. It's always a favorite.
All right. There's Flame Tree, and thankfully the line isn't too bad. I think maybe we missed the lunch rush. We went to Flame Tree Barbecue, and we decided we are going to split the #1, which is a combo meal of ribs, a quarter chicken, some pulled pork, beans, slaw, and it comes with a drink. And then in addition to that, we got a side of, what is it? Pulled pork fries?
Pulled pork fries
with
cheese.
So, hungry?
Yes, very.
Okay.
But correction, the drink is separate. You have to get that separate. You said it came with the drink.
Oh. How much we spend?
It was $32 for all of this. So, I mean, in terms of Disney, not too bad. It's a lot of food.
Alright, we'll dig in. What'd you think of lunch?
It was good. I mean, the meat was a little drier, but you know, I think Flame Tree's a really good option. I mean, even though it was a little dry with some sauce, I thought it was still really good.
The one disappointing thing was that meal used to be a half a chicken and ribs, and now it's just a quarter chicken, ribs, and some pulled pork. It was still fine, but it was just a larger portion before. And what do you think of the fries? A bunch of macaws just flew past us. What do you think of the fries?
The fries are, so I love those fries. Those pulled pork fries, I haven't had them for a couple of years, but they are a snack credit if you're on the Disney dining plan.
Okay.
So they are like the best deal of a snack credit, because they're like $7.50 otherwise. So if you have the dining plan, get those for a snack credit, and they're fantastic.
So right now we got a fast pass window open for
Expedition Everest.
So we gotta make our way to Asia.
So I can go to the bathroom.
There we are, Everest.
My favorite.
Carrie's favorite.
Well, right now.
Well, right now Carrie's favorite. Okay, whatever. I'm at the lagoon here over by Asia, next to Everest, and they've done a lot of changes over here for the show, but this is what the stands look like during the day, and so they come out on the lit up barges at night for the show. Great piece of advice. After you finish eating and you're on a full stomach, go ride roller coasters. Here we go, Expedition Everest. Standby line is 65 minutes, but we got a fast pass. Yeti Museum, artifacts. Do you think we'll see the dreaded Disco Yeti?
I'm sure we will.
I hope so. I hope so. Disco, disco, yeah?
Disco, disco. Disco, disco.
Disco Yeti! Oh, that's a fun ride. So,
I love that ride.
If you're not familiar with the Disco Yeti thing is originally the Yeti swiped at you.
Yeah, he moved.
He moved, but because of his weight and the force, it bent the track.
They're causing some structural damage, not something you really want to deal with in the roller coaster.
Not the ride track, but the building's structure. And so they decided, let's stop making a movie, but they put in a strobe light
to mimic
movement, even though he doesn't really move. And so people just nicknamed him the Disco Yeti because disco, disco.
Disco, disco. Disco, disco.
All right, we have a fast pass for
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
but that opens in like 15 minutes, so we're just gonna start heading that way and wander around Harambe in that area just to check these out before we get on our trek. Cali River Rapids is closed for refurbishment right now, and what'd you say about it?
I said it's too bad because it's actually a warm day for January, so I actually would have been willing to ride it. Usually when we come here it's cold.
We decided we're gonna go take a look at the Jungle Trek. We haven't done this in a while, so see if there's anything new. Komodo Dragon decided to come out and lay it on the rock. I don't think I've seen him out before, or her. They have powerful jaws, if I remember right. We're gonna go check out the bats. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we want to, because no, Batman.
Well, he totally looks like a fox. I feel that.
Look at that. I don't know if I'd say I'm a huge bat fan, but I do appreciate what they do for like pest control and everything. They actually are kind of cute and beautiful and whatever in their own way. That was a cute one because literally look at a fox with wings. Found the tiger. He's in the back there, just kind of relaxing, laying in the sun. Beautiful. One of my favorite animals. We're going to the bird section. So I got double doors and these chain keep birds from escaping. A couple of fun ones. They look like they got little flaps hanging from their bills. Well, that's too bad. I don't know what gives. There just wasn't a lot of birds in the bird thing. I think I can count them all on like one hand, really. Yeah. Which is too bad. But in case you have a phobia about birds, there's actually a path over here which will let you go around that building. So don't worry about missing the entire trek if you have a phobia for birds or bats. There's
bypass areas.
Yeah, exactly. So don't worry. Don't let one or two things prevent you from exploring this whole thing, because this is really neat. I wish I could have seen the tiger better, but oh well. I guess we have to come back.
I was gonna say I heard the animal person.
Zoology.
Zoology!
Anyway, they were saying that they only had the one out and the rest of them were in back, and they switch them out at different times, but no, just one was out right now.
I think so. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, it's not too humid, it's very nice. Look, honey, it's Russell and Doug.
It is.
His name is Doug.
Because it's the Up Show.
Ah, it's the Up Show. And I didn't know they had statues. That's cool. Let's get those and put those in a yard.
What yard?
Oh yeah, that's right. We are getting on Kilimanjaro Safari. It is a standby queue of 85 minutes, but we have fast pass, so hopefully we get to pretty much walk right on. It doesn't feel like it, like the crowd, but apparently it's pretty busy today because a lot of the wait times are 60, 85. Pandora was 3 hours. Which is typical, I guess. But, yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be busy, but it doesn't feel like it.
I don't know, it feels busy to me.
Well, we haven't had to stand in a real line yet. It's all been fast pass. Kilimanjaro. Gonna see some animals.
Jumbo, everyone, my name is Jordan and I will be your safari guide for the next 2 weeks out here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, bongo are known as the ghost of the forest because they are so rarely seen. And there's one right there on our left-hand side in that water. They do spend the majority of their day in the water. At night is when they'll most often come out to feed. And it looks like there might be something lurking underneath. And it looks like it is the Nile crocodile. Make sure everyone is seated for me. I need everyone seated at all times. Now, the Nile crocodile can be up to 16 feet long and weigh up to 500 pounds. One of the predators of the savannah. The African painted dog, also known as the African wild dog. Now, each dog does have its own unique patchwork coat. Right here on our left-hand side, those are Ankoli cattle. Now, Ankoli cattle are the only domesticated animal here on the reserve. Those horns of theirs can get 6 feet from tip to tip. We have some Patterson's eland. Now Patterson's eland are pretty magnificent animals. They can leap into the air from a standing position, guys, to 8 feet in the air. That's from a standing position. They don't even have to have a running start. The elephant's kind of tossing some dirt onto its back. And that is actually to help keep them. Now greater flamingo are actually the lightest pink of all the flamingo species. They do get their name, or they do get their color from their diet, which consists of tiny brine shrimp and other water creatures that are high in beta carotene, which is actually what colors their feathers pink. Lions do rest and sleep for about 16 to 20 hours a day. That does mean why? Because they do have that square, broad mouth. Now a black rhino is going to have a pointed upper lip.
Just getting off of
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
I'm just getting them all mixed up in my head right now. But what do you think? Have a good time?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always different. Animals are active different times of day. There's always that debate: get here early and ride it first thing. But I argue with that because the animals are active at different parts of the day. So you see different activities. You know, throughout the day. There might be feeding time or whatever the case is, but still fun, right?
Yes, lots of fun.
Adjacent to that is the gorilla.
The gorilla trail.
So we're gonna go check that out because was there a baby gorilla?
There's a couple babies again.
Hey.
Yeah.
So there's always something new at Disney. The research center. On this side of the room in the research center is the naked mole rats. So you gotta just see them piled up to take a nap. And they do look like naked moles that are rats. Oh, I wonder how they got the name. Here's a better look at one. Or not. Where are you going, buddy? Over here is a boa constrictor. Don't let them hug ya. Over here is a spiny tail lizard. He looks kind of cute.
And she'll let me know when that is. Instead of me forcing her, one day she'll come to me and she'll take that food out of my hand like I just showed you. It's not going to happen today, but I don't need it to.
But 160 birds up here in our yeah.
Check, you got the bird area, and there's also some fish, shell ponds. The hippo's up close here. Wow. Just resting his head on that rock. Or is that another hippo?
What do they do now?
Well, we walked right out of the research center into a bird area on the gorilla trek here, and thankfully there's a lot more birds on that one.
Yeah.
We got to see.
Yeah, they were definitely more lively in there.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And then right after that, there was the hippo, just bam, right there, and he was really close to the glass, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just what they say, one of the largest animal in Africa is the hippo. Yep. Your kid over there. Oop, he just went behind the rock. Don't want to zigging, but he's going at it. Okay, so that is a 5-year-old male.
They're building this afternoon, and that's why.
All right, 9-year-old female just came out from behind the rock there. As we're crossing the bridge, we came across a silverback gorilla. The gorilla over there decided to hide behind the rock and take a break from people, I guess. Just finishing up with the Gorilla Falls Trail, and I really like this one.
I do. I love the gorillas.
They're so cool. According to the one cast member, is that there's a family of 7. We only saw 4 of them total. Unfortunately, one of them was not the baby.
Yeah, the baby was hanging out in its off-site enclosure.
Oh well, but I guess that means we have to come back.
But it was kind of cool because we saw one of the 5-year-olds which those were the babies we saw when we came here a few years ago. Because they're not 5.
Yeah. So we're gonna figure out what we gotta do next year. We're gonna head back to Harambe area, and we have fast pass for Navi River. Navi. In like what, a half hour?
Yeah, it's at 3:45. That's when the window opens.
So we're gonna just kind of wander for a little bit and make our way toward Pandora. We haven't been over there yet. Nope. Walking into Pandora, the world of Avatar. All the sounds change to create the mood that you're on another planet. I haven't really played with this thing, but it's supposed to be an interactive tree. I didn't know I did that. There's the floating mountains. I'm gonna continue going this way. We got a fast pass for the river. What is this?
They're little drums.
I want to hit the big one up there. Can I hit the big one up there?
I don't think that's allowed.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, it's a fun little play area for the kids. And for some kids. Screen shows it, but it's a 90-minute wait to stand by for the river journey. But we have a fast pass. Getting on the boat, getting on the boat. The wildest ride in the wilderness. Got off a river journey. What do you think?
I mean, it's a fun ride. It is. It's short. I mean, like right now the standby line is 90 minutes. I don't know if I'd be willing to wait 90 minutes to ride that. I mean, we had the fast pass, so that worked out well for us. I mean, it is cool, and like seeing the shaman at the end is really neat, you know, with him singing and kind of the movement.
Oh, they did do a great job on this. I thought it's really neat, like the big leaves above, and you can see like the light coming through. It looks like the creatures are bouncing on them. And you see the other creatures walking through in the distance or up close, whatever. So it's really neat. It just,
I mean, definitely if you have kids, I mean, it's worth riding, because I mean, I think especially for families, it's a really nice option.
Yeah, I think it's a great job, but it's very relaxing.
Yeah,
you know, it's nice, it's cool, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if I'd say 90 minutes online.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, we got the fast pass for this because by the time we bought our tickets, flight of passage fast passes were gone. I've tried all day long to try and get them, and I'll still try to get them. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy it.
Well, what do you think you want to do next?
See if I can find a fast pass for flight of passage.
Okay. I'm gonna explore Pandora a little bit. We haven't really ever explored Pandora much, but it's kind of cool the way how they did the floating mountains. Because part of the way how they did it was just unique structure. Using those vines there actually support the weight of that mountain, which then supports that, and really cool the way how they did it. We made our way to this side of Pandora where they have some refreshment stands and restaurants, and this Mexoid thing, I don't know what it's called. They still have some Christmas decorations up, even though it's mid-January, and it's got a Santa hat with a beard. I think that's funny.
So we decided to get, this is a rum blossom. So it's the night blossom, but you can tell it's got a floater of rum on top of it. So let's see here. You can taste the rum.
To me, it kind of tastes like a rum sweet tart. I mean, the drink itself is like a sweet tart, and then they add the rum.
Of course, you have to document this.
I'm not documenting anything. I just happen to be holding a camera while it's recording. You okay?
The rum, no,
Want
I'm
some
gonna
more?
hold off for a second. I have like massive brain
And
freeze.
more.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Drink it.
Oh.
Isn't she adorable? Look at those ears. My, what big ears you have, my dear.
I'm at the part with the popping pearls.
Yeah.
I love popping pearls. And these are passion fruit, so they're really good.
Would you get the boozy one of these again?
You know, honestly, I think I prefer the non-alcoholic one.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't know if the rum really adds enough to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just felt like it just tasted like rum, whereas these, when you get to the actual night blossom, I like the flavors of the night blossom.
And it was twice the price.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I mean, it was,
more than.
Yeah.
$6 compared to $13.
Right. So yeah, I think I would be happy just sticking with the regular night blossom.
Okay. Just leaving Pandora, but one thing that's really neat is that even though it's mid-January, they still have Christmas decorations up. Not all of them, I'm sure, but they still have quite a few up. I don't remember ever seeing these lanterns at the top. I could be wrong. I don't know if they're holiday or not. If you know, let me know in the comments. Uh-oh, she's got her mind set on something. What is it, honey? What is that?
Baby Yoda.
It says the child, it doesn't say Baby Yoda.
I know, he's technically not called Baby Yoda, but I like this. I don't like the cuffed sleeves.
No. Fast, fast, for tough to be a bug.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cause it's Disney. Cause it's Disney. Okay.
I was gonna say you missed that beat there.
I'm not a musician. I'm more of a magician. We're at the base of the tree of life. You just see the carvings for animals. It's so much detail. It's so cool how they did it. There's that. That looks like a dinosaur. Looks like some primates. Some beetles over here. Gotta get our bug goggles. I'll grab two, one for Carrie. The Dung and I. Annie. Beauty and the Bees. Dun dun dun.
Come in, Arrivas. 1, 2, 3, row. Please move all the way forward and make sure all those guys behind you can get a seat as well.
For it's tough to be a bug.
Yeah, there's a reason why you're not part of the show, hon.
It's still a good show, even though it's been however many years since it's been out. So enjoy it. It's starting to get, you can tell it's starting to get a little later in the day. Sun's starting to go down. We're just going to wander over dinosaurs to see what the wait is. It was interesting, we walked in to Bugs Life, it said 20 minutes, and now the app's saying 60. But it's a Flight of Passage and Navi River Journey seem to be closed, so perhaps the crowd went over to Dinosaur. But we're running out of things to do. But otherwise, if it wasn't for Fast Pass, we probably would have gotten on a lot of stuff today.
Yeah.
Because the waits have been so long.
It's been a busy day here.
So we're coming up to Asia again. We're going to do the loop around over to Dinosaur. Walking past the lagoon side of Asia. They're already bringing out the water lilies, or whatever you want to call these, as part of the Festival Light Show tonight. River Light Show. It's going to be tonight. Here's the line. We're going to cross into Dino Land, USA. Over here, it looks like a little carnival, like what you would have in any kind of town, where you turn the tickets in for prizes and games, face painting and such. Oh, this is new. There's a like carnival host, Goofy, over here. I haven't seen him before. Again, they still have some Christmas decorations up for the holidays. Well, here's a large snowman. I like that. That's fun. I might steal that idea. Moving that to that scale. And next door is Mr. Donald Duck. Carrie wants to go into Chester and Hester's dinosaur whatever shop. So it's shopping. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Here you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was gonna say it looks great. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you see where she's from?
Oh, nice. Nice and cold. Yeah. Down in the sun. Nice. Yeah. You made the right choice.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you. Woohoo. Somebody's birthday strip.
Yep.
What do you find?
Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers. Are you a gadget girl?
I am. This was a t-shirt, not a tank.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
This purse is kind of fun.
Yeah.
What do we do, Louie?
Hi.
Pluto! Hi! Good to see you!
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. She's 40.
Ooh, it's old.
5'10".
91? Oh my goodness, Pluto, you are old.
He looks good.
Yeah, you look pretty good.
There's Launchpad. Hey, Launchpad. Launchpad. That was fun. We haven't seen Launchpad before.
No, we never have.
So that was, I guess, their new character. I mean, their new meet and greets and whatnot.
Yeah, is my understanding. They've had them for a while now, but it's new for us.
New for us.
Yeah.
But it was we saw Goofy and Donald and Daisy, Launchpad,
Scrooge.
Yeah, I don't, and I know Chip and Dale are around occasionally, but I don't know where their location was. And we ran into Pluto.
Right, just randomly.
Behind Chester and Hester's shop. So that was kind of fun. We think we're going to be done with Animal Kingdom, so we're going to start making our way to the front, but of course, Carrie needs to do
Shopping.
Over at the one bridge here, you can see close up of the one of the lily pads that they have for the show tonight. I'm not sure what this one does because it's been a while since we've seen the show, but just kind of neat to see up close the way how Disney magic is done. We're gonna pop our head into Discovery Trading Company and see what they got. So what did Carrie find?
I found a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of the old retro logo.
Mm-hmm. How much is that?
$54.99.
Okay. That's about Disney price. Disney price sweatshirt. Yeah, the Mandalorian Baby Yoda or child's merchandise is starting to hit the stores. These are socks. They are $15. So even though we kind of had a late start, so to speak, because we didn't fly in until noon or so, we still had a full day at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we've been here over 6 hours now.
Yeah, hard to believe.
No.
But we did everything we did with a fast pass. We didn't really get in line for anything other. Well, tough to be a bug. We had a fast pass for it, but it was walk on anyway.
Right.
But it was still a full day.
Yeah.
We were tempted to go to
Flight of Passage.
because it shut down due to maintenance issues, and then when they reopened it was like, hey, but then it's like, we have dinner reservations at Disney Springs, so that's part of the reason why we're leaving, and we don't want to risk being in line for 2 hours for that. But anyway, we're going to call it a day here at Animal Kingdom. I want to thank you for joining us. I am Bill.
I'm Carrie.
Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Your love doesn't cost a thing. We hope you join us in the next video. Good luck and have fun.
See ya.